Let's all find, get your tunes rolling, and then we'll find child's pose when you're ready. Oh man, I thought it was connected to the Bluetooth. Big toes come to touch, knees draw wide. There you go. You can keep that in the corner. Yeah, get that playlist rolling if you have the link for Spotify, and then just find your way down your mat. So big toes come to touch. Chest falls in between the thighs, and then arms can extend wide. If you want less of a heart opener to start, you can also just draw your knees in towards one another and release your hands straight back. Either way, forehead comes to the mat. And just start to melt into your mat. Start to connect to breath. Draw some deep inhales through the nose, exhales out the mouth. So we'll be in child's pose for a couple breaths as we get settled. Get any last little fidgety wiggles out. And then just use each inhale to start drawing awareness into your space, into your body, onto your mat. Start to slow any mind chatter down with each breath. And settle in. So kind of like I said, we're really going to use these first 15 minutes to wake the body up and just find movement through body. So just allow yourself to sort of enjoy. And middle part of class, we're not working towards any big flow that we're building up to. We're not working towards any peak pose. We're just going to work into kind of pain gain. We're going to be holding some poses and then moving in between them. So from here, we'll find movement in and out of our child's pose. Extend your arms straight if they're not already. Ground down through your hands. On your inhale, shift your weight forward onto your knees. Your heels will chase your tailbone, and then you'll sink your hips as you gaze forward. Gentle heart opener. Exhale, go back into your child's pose. Hips towards the heels. Nice, few more just like that. Inhaling, shifting forward onto your knees. Shoulder blades wrap around your spine as your chest reaches forward. Exhale, back down, child's pose. Two more. Inhale, reach it up, sink the hips as your gaze floats up. Exhale, down towards your mat. One more. Inhale, draw up, ground down through those hands. Exhale, child's pose. Nice. Now this time, inhale up onto tabletop. So you can shorten your stance a little bit. Draw your hands back, just so your shoulders are stacked under those wrists. Find a couple rounds of cat-cow. Inhaling to gaze up. Tuck tailbone, gaze towards navel. Exhale. Few more, just moving spine. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, press ground away from you. Draw into cat. Few more, just follow your breath. You can find any organic movements if you'd like, maybe hips side to side, maybe some figure eights through the body, dropping opposite shoulders, just rolling the hips out. Nice, now inhale, come back to a flat back tabletop. We'll extend right arm forward, left leg straight back and pause. So I'm gonna kick a table here. Nice. So from here, your thumb is up, palm in towards the midline. Press back through the sole of your left foot as if you were stamping onto the back wall. Nice. Now take a deep inhale here. Okay, on your exhale, you're going to cactus your arm out to a 90 degree, and then your left arm will just draw straight out to the side, or leg out to the side. Nice. Next inhale, come back to center, and then we'll draw it through. Exhale, elbow to knee. So two more just like that. Inhale, extend forward. Exhale, bend elbow into a 90 degree angle, left leg out to the side. Inhale, everything back to the midline. Exhale, elbow to knee, draw it through. One more round of that. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, draw arm and leg out to the opposite sides. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend long. And touch down. One round of cat-cow, rinse it out. Inhale, gazes up. Exhale, curl into cat. Inhale, flat back. Other side. Extend out through the left hand and kick your right leg straight back. So we're working towards one long line of energy here through your right heel out through the left fingertips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, cactus, left arm out to the side. Draw your right leg out to the opposite side. Inhale, back to center. Elbow to knee, exhale. Inhale, extend long. Exhale, 2 more rounds, out to the side. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, draw it through. 1 more, inhale, extend long. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, back to center. Elbow to knee. Inhale, grow long. And step down, tabletop, release. 1 round of cat-cow, rinse it out. Inhale, gaze up. Exhale, curl it in. Nice, inhale, back to center. All right, so here a little flow of thread the needle. Inhale, right arm up to the sky. Open up. Okay, we'll go 3 times before we hook. Take a deep inhale as you're here. Exhale. Right arm underneath left armpit, but we're just going to hover an inch above the ground as you reach through. And then inhale, open back up. 2 more of those. Exhale, hook and curl, hover an inch above the ground. Inhale, open back up. 1 more. Exhale, hook and hover. Inhale, open up, pause here, roll your wrist out. And then take a full thread the needle. Exhale, hook and curl, this time coming onto your right shoulder. Option to have the left fingertips inch forward. Hips sink back. Deep stretch through backside body. Okay, we'll be here for a couple deep breaths. Stay as you are with your left hand, or if you'd like, you can open up for half a bind. Right hand or left hand can tuck behind backside body and fingers hook to the inside of your right thigh. See if you can come back to attention on breath here. Elongate the inhales, even though we're in a twist. See if you can find a little bit more room to expand. Each exhale, empty out fully. Nice. If you took the bind, slowly unwind your left hand. Draw left hand back down towards the mat, ground down, inhale, right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, right hand meets left, tabletop. All right, other side. Inhale, opens left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, hook and curl, hover an inch above the mat. 2 more times, inhale, open up. Exhale, hook and curl. 1 more, inhale, open up. Exhale, hook and curl. This time, inhale, open up, pause, roll your wrist out. Both directions, and then get ready to exhale, hook and curl, full thread the needle. Come on to your left shoulder, left side of the face. Inch your right fingers forward as your right arm extends. And breathe in the backside body. Take some deep breaths here. If you took the bind on the left side, you can open your right arm up towards the sky and then hook behind backside body, hands hook to the inside of your left thigh. Again, try and find full deep breaths here. Use the inhale to expand even though we're in a slight twist here. Exhale, rings it out. Nice. Slowly unhook the right arm if you did. Plant right hand down onto the mat. Inhale, left arm reaches up towards the sky. And then release back down towards the mat. Working into down dog from here. Extend your hands forward. Flip the toes. Hips reach up towards the sky. Inverted V. Find some wiggles here. Maybe just shift side to side. Roll into the tops of your feet. Drop one shoulder, then the other. Just start to open the back sides of your legs. Again, this is a gentle heart opener too as the chest presses down towards the mat. Nice. All right, find stillness here. Let's take 3 deep breaths together. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Sigh out the mouth, exhale. 2 more, inhale. Exhale, sigh and release. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Nice. Next inhale, come onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, hover your knees an inch above the mat. Press your chest back towards your thighs. Inhale, look forward, come through to plank. Exhale, down dog. And so we'll go through that 2 more times, nice and slow. Inhale, onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, hover your knees, press chest back towards your thighs. Look forward, inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, hips to the sky, down dog. 1 more, inhale, onto the balls of your feet. Exhale, hover your knees. Inhale, shoot forward to plank. Exhale, down dog, nice. All right, inhale, this time just come forward to plank. Use your knees on the exhale, lower all the way down to your mat. 3 rounds of cobra, tops of the feet glute into your mat. Inhale, peel shoulders off the mat, come up just slightly, little to no weight in the hands. Exhale, release. 2 more of those. Inhale, cobra. You can find a little bit more depth each round if you'd like. Exhale, release. Last one. Inhale, cobra. Elbows squeeze towards one another as you come up. Exhale, release. Next, inhale, child's pose as we transition. Exhale, hips back towards heels. And then inhale, down dog. Flip the toes, hips up towards the sky. From here, inhale, right leg up towards the sky. 3-legged down dog. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Open the hip up. Maybe draw some circles through that right knee. Just start to find some movement through the right hip. Inhale, straighten right leg again. Step it through to your right thumb. All right, so as we lunge forward here, option to come onto the outer edge of your right foot and really sink the hips low and chest reaches forward. Nice. Take a deep inhale here. And then exhale, plant right foot down, straighten right leg, fold forward. Nice. Few more just like that. Inhale, hips shift forward and down. Come onto the knife edge of your right foot. Knee goes out to the side. Exhale, stamp that right foot down, fold forward over your right front leg. 1 more just like that. Inhale, lunge. Knee out to the side. Exhale, straighten right leg, fold forward. Next, inhale, come into your low lunge and release left knee down to the ground. Inhale, sweep arms up towards the sky. We'll do a backstroke here 3 times. Release arms straight back. Stay in the slow lunge. Inhale, arms reach up. Backstroke, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, arms reach up. Backstroke. This time, inhale, arms up. Hook your thumbs and reach up. And then find a side body stretch. Arms over the right, to the right side. So big opening through left side body. Nice. 2 more big breaths here. Span through left side of the rib cage. Nice. Next inhale, hands back up to the center. Plant them to the mat. Vinyasa flow. Step right foot back to meet left. Maybe come halfway down this time. Elbows bend into a 90-degree angle. Inhale, upward facing dog. Roll onto the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. Inhale, left leg up to the sky this time. Other side. Bend the knees, stack the hips. Roll some circles through that left knee. Open up. Inhale, straighten left leg. Exhale, step it through to your left thumb. So same on this side. Sink those hips. Roll onto the knife edge of your left foot. Knee drops out to the side. Gaze goes up. Chest reaches up. Take another inhale here. Exhale, straighten left leg. Fold forward.
2 more. Inhale, lunge onto the knife edge of your left foot. Exhale, fold forward. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Nice. Inhale, low lunge. Release right knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep arms up. 3 back strokes. Here we go. Exhale, release arms behind, backside body. Inhale, sweep them up. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms back up. Hook your thumbs. And then dive over to the left. Big right side body opener here. Send a deep inhale into the rib cage. Slightly rotate chest up towards the sky. 2 more breaths. Inhale draws you back to center. Exhale, plant your hands. Step left foot back to meet right. Vinyasa flow. Exhale, lowers you halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Flip the hips. Or flip the toes, hips up. Take a deep inhale here. Look forward, step, step, top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale draws you halfway up. Exhale, fold forward into ragdoll. So you can keep a slight bend through the knees if you'd like. Hands come to opposite elbows. Head hangs heavy. Back of the neck long, swaying side to side. Just using the beginning of practice to slowly start to open our bodies up. Release your hands back down to the earth. Deep bend in your knees. Roll up 1 backbone at a time. Really press down through the ground as you start to stack. Shoulders, head last to draw up. Inhale, sweep arms up towards the sky. And then hands come to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Okay, so that was our nice gentle warm up. We're going to start getting into it. I gotta get my timer rolling. So we're gonna be moving in and out of poses and holding for 1 minute holds. So I'm just gonna have a timer just rolling here so I can look at it. So let the challenge begin. And kind of know, if you have to give in a little bit and come out of poses, that's totally fine. Starting in chair pose, big toes come to touch, inch of space between those heels. Sink the hips, sweep your arms up, and we go. Nice minute hold here. Stay connected to your breath. See if you can sink the weight into your heels. As you press down through the heels, lift up through your fingertips. Keep the hips low. Sit bones draw back and wide. But as your hips stay low, your chest still reaches up. Find 1 focal point to look at. Connect to breath. We're halfway there. Again, through all these poses, if you have to give in a little bit, that's okay. It's like a difference between giving in and giving up. Each day is different when we get into these poses, depending on how your day, last week has been, last year. We're ramping up towards building strength. Here we go, 1 more. Nice, take an inhale, straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, folds you forward. Nice. Shake the legs out a little bit. Inhale, draws you halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. 1 minute hold and plank. Step your legs back. So we're in full plank here. If you need to drop onto your forearms, go for it. We've already started our minute-long plank hold. If you need to use your knees, go for it. But again, feel the difference between needing your knees because you feel pain in the wrists versus leaning on your knees because you feel sensation of strength building through the body. Press back through the heels, reach forward through the crown of the head. Holding plank halfway there. Pressing down through the hands, but puff the space between your shoulder blades. Nice. Squeeze inner legs in towards one another. And breathe. I don't know who that is. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Slowly lower to the ground. We'll stay on the ground just for a couple of breaths. Windshield wipe the legs. Just bend your knees. Breathe, pause in between sides. Nice. And then release back down. Plant the hands. Inhale, come up through plank. Downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up towards the sky. Exhale, step right foot in between your hands, opening up for warrior 2. A minute long hold here. Arms open to a T. Sink deep into your right knee. Stack it directly over your right ankle. There should be one long line of energy from right heel out through the left foot. And hold. Nice. Find strength through the legs. There's this energetic pull in between your legs, drawing in towards one another. Gaze goes over your front middle finger. 10 more seconds here. I didn't forget about you. It's almost there. 3, 2, straighten your right leg, reverse your triangle. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back. We go down into our second plank hold, forearm hold this time. And it begins. 1 minute hold. Shoulders right over your elbows. Find a wide base through the hands. Ground down through your knuckles. Even grip the fingers if that helps. Again, inner thighs squeeze towards one another. As much as you're pressing back through the heels, reach forward through the crown of the head. Then tell yourself some sweet little thoughts. Or you could probably be cursing me internally, and that's okay too. Like, have these conversations about how much spin class is brutal, or you hit the rower and you're ready to be done after like 2 minutes. Almost there, guys. 15 more seconds. Last plank hold of the class, I promise you that. Not our last hold of the class, though. Good. Stay connected to that breath. 3, 2, 1. Release down towards your mat. Again, windshield wipe those knees. Put a bend in your knees. Just sway side to side. So nice. All right, release legs back down towards the mat. Plant your hands. Inhale, come up through plank. Down dog, exhale. Second side, inhale, left leg up towards the sky. Step it through in between your hands. Peel your right toe, heel down. Inhale, open up, warrior 2 on your second side. Our minute-long hold begins. Again, left knee stacks right over that ankle. Arms open up to a T. Don't forget that right one, though. Sometimes we get a little droopy down or up. Try and stay with arms parallel to the ground. And then connect to your breath. As hard as it is to hold poses and build strength, it offers us a nice opportunity to feel our bodies in each pose without just rushing to the next one. It offers our mind a nice test to see how we settle in during the hard poses when we want to just rush to the next one because maybe it's easier there. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Straighten left leg, reverse your triangle. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step back. And just step to downward facing dog from here. Send the hips up towards the sky. Take 3 deep breaths. Exhale, just sigh out the mouth. Two more, yeah. Exhale. One more, deep inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale, look forward, jump or step through to a seat. We have a 1-minute boat pose ahead of us. Draw to the back sides of your sitting bones. Two options here, knees bent or extend those legs straight, arms out to a T, we begin. Nice, strong hold wherever you are. You can even have your heels on the ground if it's like a little too intense for you this morning. Inevitably, we're all going to find a little shake here. That's usually the point where you really start building strength. It's usually the part that you really want to let it go too. Stay connected to breath. Tell yourself sweet little thoughts that you got this. As you stay in this V, keep pressing your chest up towards the sky. Squeeze legs in towards one another. Maybe even think of spreading those toes wide, yogi toes. Press through the balls of your feet. You got this. Stay connected to a deep breath. And we hold for 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Nice. Rock and roll. Woo. Maybe just a couple rock and rolls here. And then flip forward, downward facing dog. Plant the hands. Send your hips up towards the sky. 3 deep breaths here to reset. Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Sighs out the mouth. Release. 2 more. 1 more. Walk your hands back to meet your feet this time. Back of the mat. We come into gorilla pose. So options here, if you can reach your feet, you can either peace fingers hook around the big toes, or you can draw your hands underneath the soles of your feet. We'll take an inhale here, and then on your exhale, elbows will bend out to the side. Another option here, if the ground is a little too far away from you, your hands can just come straight behind your shins. Head will hang heavy. Either way, send the sitting bones up towards the sky, open hamstrings. No, this is not one of our minute holds. It's just a sweet respite in between. 2 more. Nice. Exhale. Slowly release your hands, whatever variation you took. Let the inhale draw you halfway up. Exhale, fold you forward. Inhale all the way up towards the sky. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. All right, step towards the long edge of your mat. And we'll come into horse stance. So, heels in, toes out. About 1 leg's length of space between our legs. Sink the hips, bend your knees, and we begin a 1-minute hold here. Hands to heart center. Nice. Keep pressing your knees towards the knife edge of your feet. Keep your knees stacked over your ankles. See how low you can keep your sitting bones. But again, reach the chest up and through. Feel the quads fire up. Stay connected to breath. We're halfway there. Dig deep. The second you want to quit, hold it a little longer. We're almost there. These are the moments that if we can hold it on the mat, we can hold it in life. We got 10 more seconds ahead of us. 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Power up. Heel toe your feet in towards one another. Nice, and just shake your legs out. All right, here's the grand finini on either side. It's gonna suck, but we'll work through it together. We'll start in standing split. So if you know it's hard to get to the ground, find a block. You don't have a block, find a table, a chair, just something to help you out. If the ground is accessible, then we'll get going. Inhale, sweep arms up towards the sky. On your exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. All right, so from here, if you can't catch that ground, find something. You could even like just grab your hands right here. We'll inhale, left leg straight back, standing splits. All right, here's our minute. We'll take an inhale as the legs up. On the exhale, you'll just tap left toes down to the mat. Inhale, standing splits. Exhale, tap. So just keep that going. Each inhale, left leg straight and strong, reaches up. On your exhale, slow to tap. So think inhale, power up. Exhale, slow as you low. Keep that going. Your head can hang heavy. Building strength through right leg because you're balancing on that sucker, but also really work into the left leg as we power up, tap down. Keep control through both legs. If you need, you can keep this subtle bend through the right leg. We're halfway there. Keep the breath going. Inhale as you power up. Exhale, taps down. All right, we got 10 more seconds ahead of us. But then we're going to keep that right leg super strong. We're going to keep balancing on this right leg. Keep this up. 3 more seconds. 2 and 1. From our standing splits, listen, we're going to inhale, come through to Ekapada Tadasana. Left knee shoots up. Find the shake through your right leg. And then we'll come into figure 4 pose. Left ankle on top of your right quad. Send those hips back and wide. Another minute hold here. Don't worry, our minute's already began. Feel the shake through your right leg. Try and build strength. Send your sitting bones back and wide. Find your breath. And again here, as much as you keep that bend through the right knee and the sitting bones kind of sinking down, trying to find a slight lift through your chest. Even length through the back of the neck, reaching crown of the head up. 10 more seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Power up, come out of it. Really shake your legs out. Woo! Yeah. Super strong through that right leg. Catch your breath. Maybe take a deep inhale, exhale here. Then we'll come into other side. So if you use a block or a chair and standing splits on the other side, find it on this one. Inhale, sweep arms up towards the sky. Here we go. Exhale, folds forward. Ground down through left foot. Inhale, right leg straight back, and we begin. Exhale, tap right toes down. Inhale, back up. Keep that going. Power up. Exhale, tap down. All the while staying in your standing splits. Working balance and strength through the left leg. Finesse through the right. Let your head hang heavy. Great place to slow the breath down if you can. Almost there. We've got 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Keep that balance. Inhale, Ekapada. Shoot your right knee forward and up. Woo! Test that balance. And then sink into your figure 4. Right ankle comes on top of your left quad. Send those sitting bones back and wide. Feel the shake. Almost think of like spreading your left toes super wide, grounding down through big toe mound, pinky toe mound, and your heel. Just imagine your left foot as this wide, steady base to balance on as it carries you through the wiggles and wobbles. Keep those hips sinking low. Chest reaches up a little bit. Find your breath. Last little bit of work today. 10 more seconds. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale. Come out of it. Shake it out. Woo! Nice. That's the big work for the day. Inhale. Sweep your arms up towards the sky. We're going to find our way down towards the mat. Exhale. Fold forward. Shake the legs out even here if you need. Inhale draws you halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. We'll find our seat and find Baddha Konasana here. So, soles of the feet in towards one another. Knees will draw out wide. Draw your heels as close as you can in. Then from here, peace fingers around our big toes. Start by sitting nice and tall. Our elbows will just draw the insides of their thighs, and then as we fold forward, you can almost use your elbows to press your inner thighs down and out as you hinge at the hips. Great place to catch your breath again. Think of pressing the soles of the feet in towards one another. Elbows can help our legs just draw out. Deep stretch through the inner thighs. Inhale, slowly come back up. Nice. From here, we'll just draw legs out wide. So remove any of the fleshy bits from your sitting bones. Nice and tall here. From here, we'll take a sort of forward fold and a side body twist. So right arm will come, forearm to the inside of our right leg. Nice. And then inhale, sweep left arm up and across. So it was almost as if your fingers were to find your right toes, but don't let that be your main concern here. Think of opposites here as you ground down through your left sitting bone, reach a little bit further through your fingertips. Breathe in the left side body. Rotate chest up towards the sky slightly. Nice. Inhale, come back up to center. Both arms float up. Other side. Exhale. Left forearm to the inside of your left leg. And then right arm reaches across. Again, as if you were to find your left toes. Maybe some people do today. Likely most of us won't. And that's okay. Focus more on grounding down through right sit bone. And then draw long through your right fingertips. Just trying to create space through right side body. Nice. Inhale, sweep both arms back up to center. This time, exhale, hands to the center, and we'll just slowly start to fold forward. Lead with the chest. And then just stop. Where's a good stopping point for you? You'll feel it in your thighs or through the hamstrings. Next, inhale, walk your hands back up to center, and then find a comfortable seated position. So we're there. We are in our home stretch. We're going to find a little bit of Nadi Shodhana, opposite nostril breathing, and then we'll find our way down onto our mats for full Shavasana. Some powerful work today. So Nadi Shodhana, I think we've all done this together. Allow your eyes to close if you're ready. And we'll bend pointer finger, middle finger. Use our thumb and ring fingers for this practice. So as you find your way, try and just sit tall. And then use your right thumb to block off right nostril. Take a deep inhale in through left. Pause at the top. Block off left. Exhale right. Inhale through the right. Block off right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block off left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block off right side, exhale left. So just keep this work going. Just alternating sides that we're breathing through. And pay note, like one side likely is a little bit more blocked than the other side. So really just working to open both sides equally. Connecting sides of the body, sides of the brain as we open up equally. And then that's in our hot spot to just sit down, chill, get a little meditation on. So keep this breath work going. If you're really clogged up on one side, maybe just imagine the breath work. Take 2 more rounds. We're going to end with an exhale out through the left nostril. And then at your own time, after you finish that, we'll end in Shavasana, and you'll have 2 options. One, we can go into our normal Shavasana. Second option, if a wall is next to you and it's convenient and you'd like to find legs up the wall, you can shimmy your hips towards the wall and just release legs up towards the wall. So not necessary if it's a little hard to find wall space enough to do it. You can just find your full Shavasana. Legs up the wall is kind of nice, especially after all of the minute-long holds we did, powering through the legs. It's nice to be able to just drain the lactic acid out. Nice restorative pose here. So wherever you're at, just find a couple of deep breaths to melt into your mat. Each exhale, just a different body part that you allow to relax through hips, shoulders, arms, legs. Soften your jaw. Soften the space between your eyebrows. So it's these kinds of practices we use to sort of reflect the ebb and flow of our life off the mat, allowing us to pay attention to the sweet, sweet moments and not let them sift by without gratitude. And then just taking note of that chunk in between that was a little bit harder, maybe we wanted to run away from, and just notice the transitions and the transformation that can happen in those times that challenge us a little bit more. A few more breaths of rest here. Thanks for joining me on your mats today and doing your work. Namaste.